I never imagined that betrayal could fuel a response so intense, calculated, and complete. But that's exactly what happened when I discovered my wife's infidelity, and how I delivered epic revenge while reclaiming my dignity in life. This is my story, how betrayal, evidence, and strategy met accountability. My name is Adeel. I had been married to my wife, Rania, for 8 years. From the outside, our life looked perfect: a stable home, mutual friends, and what appeared to be a happy marriage. I trusted her completely, believing that our relationship was built on honesty, loyalty, and love. The first signs of trouble were subtle. Rania started spending more time away from home, became protective of her phone, and acted evasive during conversations. At first, I rationalized her behavior as stress or work pressure, but a deep, persistent unease nagged at me. Then I discovered the truth. Through careful observation and evidence gathering, I found videos showing her intimate encounters with another man. The betrayal was not just physical, it was deliberate, documented, and audacious. The woman I had trusted had been living a double life right in front of me. Shock, anger, and heartbreak consumed me. The betrayal cut deeply, but I realized that reacting impulsively would only give her a chance to manipulate the situation. I needed strategy, proof, and decisive action. I began planning my response meticulously. First, I ensured I had secure copies of all the evidence: videos, messages, and records of meetings. Then I decided to expose the truth publicly, sending the videos to her friends, family, and social circles. The shockwave was immediate. People who had admired and trusted her were confronted with undeniable proof of her betrayal. Next came legal action. I filed a lawsuit for infidelity-related financial and property matters, ensuring that she faced consequences not just socially, but legally. The evidence was overwhelming, and the court proceedings moved decisively in my favor. She lost claims to shared assets, financial leverage, and any ability to manipulate the outcome. After securing legal victory, I chose to ghost her completely. I cut off all contact, removed her from my life, and focused entirely on rebuilding my independence. The silence became my final statement, proof that her actions had consequences, and that I would no longer be a participant in her deceit. Emotionally, the process was draining. Nights were filled with grief, anger, and disbelief. But over time, I realized that the strategy, evidence, and decisive action had restored my sense of control. I had reclaimed my life, dignity, and peace without stooping to uncontrolled revenge or chaos. Socially, the repercussions were profound. Friends, family, and colleagues learned of her betrayal. Her credibility, relationships, and reputation suffered. The man she had been involved with faced social scrutiny, and her audacity met with accountability. The web of deception she had built unraveled completely. Months later, I reflected on the lessons learned. Betrayal can be audacious, deliberate, and painful, but with evidence, strategy, and decisive action, justice can be served. Revenge doesn't require chaos. It requires clarity, preparation, and control. The hardest lesson I learned is this: trust, once broken, demands accountability. Betrayal cannot be ignored, and protecting your dignity sometimes requires extreme measures. Silence, legal action, and decisive separation can speak louder than confrontation ever could. Rania's infidelity destroyed her credibility, relationships, and trust. I exposed her betrayal publicly, sued her, and ghosted her completely. And in the aftermath, the strongest form of justice I discovered was peace, dignity, and closure. Epic revenge. I sent my wife's cheating videos to everyone, sued her, and ghosted. And in the aftermath, accountability, truth, and personal freedom prevailed.